Good morning, Mustangs. Today is an S1 day. Lunch today is chicken parm, and the SAT word of the day is animosity, which means hostility. We have a new Brandon's Facts today, and there's a story about a student who does a little more than drive his car. So sit back and relax because NHS Update starts right now.
Good morning, Mustangs, and welcome to the show. I'm Adeline Janed.
And I'm Aiden Mulligan. Student council elections for the 2018-2019 school year will take place in homeroom on Tuesday, June 12th. Any students interested in running, please see Ms. Curtin for the nomination form. Nomination forms are due today. Please see Ms. Curtin with any questions.
Reminder to Mustang mentors, June 12th is Step Up Day. Go to homeroom and then check in with your Period 6 teacher. Please come down to the auditorium at 8 o'clock. Don't forget your shirts or posters. A lot of students get their license in high school. Most are happy to just drive around with them. However, one student is infiltrated with one. Junior staff reporter Johnny Williams reports.
NHS junior Anthony DeAngelis says playing around with car parts is his go-to hobby.
It's a quiet place. It's where I'm happiest. So I work on my cars whenever I'm stressed, whenever I'm bored, happy, sad, whatever. It's get in the car, go for a ride, get in the car, work on it. It's whatever I can do in whatever time I have. I typically spend it working on that Miata.
DeAngelis says his favorite car to work on is his 1990 Mazda Miata.
It'll be 8, 9 o'clock at night, and I'll throw a flashlight on and I'll go out and tune up the Miata a little bit, do a little bit to it, clean it up a little bit, anything that I can do. Just, it's an escape for me. It's a quiet place. It's where I'm happiest.
DeAngelis first purchased the Miata 3 years ago. At the time, it wasn't even in working condition.
When I first bought it, it needed a new clutch, it needed an exhaust, it needed brakes, suspension. The motor was a little bit seized up on it. It turned, but it wouldn't start. So I ran through it. I put new brakes, rotors, pads, put a new suspension on it, just a stock, not lowered or anything, no coilovers like that. I custom built an exhaust for it to make it sound just a little better. I put new spark plugs on it. I put new oil in it. I flushed every single system in the car.
DeAngelis didn't randomly stumble into fixing cars. It's part of a family tradition.
So my grandfather, my father, and I were all huge car guys. So like, it basically runs in my blood.
And through the years, DeAngelis has entered the cars that he works on with his father into several shows.
Car shows are a huge part of it. Car shows are a lot of fun. You know, you walk around, take pictures, you meet new people. It's great, you know.
DeAngelis also uses social media to show off what he's working on.
So I do have an Instagram. It's called Hollywood's Garage, Hollywood's.garage. It's just a bunch of pictures of the Miata and the Corvette right now, but like I'm trying to like find some time to like make it like somewhat official, somewhat decent, you know, talk about the new releases, talk about working on cars. I'm going to try to start making some videos about doing the projects that I do and just some educational stuff to show some guys how to work on cars.
So keep an eye out for DeAngelis and his Miata cruising through town, or stop by his garage for some tips on fixing up your ride.
My name's Hollywood, and this is Hollywood's Garage.
Reporting from Mustang Magazine, I'm John Williams.
For more stories like that, check out mustang.media. All juniors, please fill out a post-prom survey from Mrs. Kaplan as soon as possible. Also, if you're an underclassman interested in buying a yearbook, see Miss Roger in 220. Now we send it over with Brandon with his weekly fact.
The #1 cause of death in America is elevators.
That's not true.
Oh.
Thanks, Brandon. Be sure to stop by and see Norwood's production of High School Non-Musical tonight and tomorrow night for $5 a ticket. Any student taking AP European History next year should see Mr. Angelo in room 328 for the summer assignment. Now here's Joseph Dorsha with your sports update.
Good morning, Mustangs. I'm Joe Spadorci with your sports update. Yesterday, softball defeated Sandwich 9-0 in their first round of tournament. Tomorrow, they will face Plymouth away. All members of the girls' track team should bring in their uniforms for Mr. Kern or Miss Glynn as soon as possible. Well, that's all I have for today. For more Mustang sports content, visit ustangs.com. Now back to the desk.
Thank you. Students that received an invitation to the awards breakfast, including music students that performed at junior and senior districts, need to report to the dining hall after the show.
That's all we have for today. Please check us out on mustang.media or hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat.
Stay classy, NHS.
Something better comes tomorrow.